Democrats who have helped Bernie Sanders surge to 10 wins in the last 12 primary season contests are wondering tonight if it's too little, too late. We'll know more next week when Democrats vote in Wisconsin, where Hillary Clinton is trying to literally scare up votes. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry is in Madison tonight.
After losses in 3 more states further exposed her enthusiasm problem, Hillary Clinton moved quickly today to use the Supreme Court battle to get the left fired up.
In a single term, the Supreme Court could demolish pillars of the progressive movement. And as someone who's worked on every single one of these issues for decades, I see this as a make-or-break moment.
Another chance for Clinton to show she's focusing on the general election, this time by standing up to Republicans in the battle over the nomination of Judge Merrick Garland, after she spent last week laying out why she'd be a strong commander-in-chief on foreign policy.
What kind of justice would a President Trump appoint?
Yet Bernie Sanders sent another strong message over the weekend that the Democratic nomination fight is far from over, after racking up wins in Alaska, Hawaii, and Washington State. Fresh off those victories Saturday night, Sanders had a big rally in Madison as he looks to continue the momentum with working-class voters in Wisconsin, with 96 delegates up for grabs next Tuesday.
Don't let anybody tell you we can't win the nomination or win the general election. We're going to do both of those things.
A daunting challenge, though, because Clinton is now leading Sanders in the delegate game 1,712 to 1,004, in part from superdelegates who are largely siding with her.
You're not taking into consideration the fact there are hundreds of delegates, superdelegates who have not yet made a decision. We think we can win many of them. And
there was another sign of trouble for Clinton today from California, which has a whopping 546 delegates at stake on June 7th. A new USC Dornsife LA Times poll found Clinton only leading Sanders by 8 points after holding a 16-point edge in the same poll last September. And while 75% of Sanders supporters said they would vote for Clinton in a general election matchup against Republican Donald Trump, nearly half, 45%, would do so reluctantly, and 15% would refuse to vote for her at all, teeing up the Sanders camp to pounce.
Bernie's gaining strength, while Hillary seems to be losing strength, and she's coming in as a weekend frontrunner.
Now, in this speech that just wrapped up, Clinton ripped the Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley for blocking the president's Supreme Court nomination. Grassley fired back that given this report in the Los Angeles Times that Clinton may soon face an interview with the FBI, Grassley said she should focus on changing the tone of her campaign. Brett?
And had some new revelations today on Clinton's email scandal and the investigation. What can you tell us?
Yeah, with the Washington Post reporting that her email system was operating without basic encryption and that State Department officials were initially concerned that Clinton wanted to use an unsecure BlackBerry inside a very secure area of the State Department. The Post also suggesting that up to 147 FBI agents are working on this case. Other reports are suggesting that number is overblown. The bottom line is it appears this long investigation may be coming to a head at a very critical time in this campaign. Brett?
Ed Henry live in Madison. Ed, thanks.